And we're live. You're live? We're live. All right. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up. Shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay at home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards. Shout out to the school teachers. Shout out to the students going out to school. Take your book, not take man or gal. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself, regardless of your profession. Shout out to you. Here we are on this beautiful Monday morning. Today is the 16th of September 2024. And I start out by saying I give thanks and praises to the Most High for being here, because I'm here and I'm feeling good and I'm healthy and I'm strong and all these other things. I'm vibrant. I have nothing to complain about this morning. I said, I don't have problems. I said I have nothing to complain about. That part, right? So here we are, man. Asserin Odette, the first one in this morning. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Ben TV is in the building. Thank you for being here. Lovely Aneka is in the building. Lovely Aneka is a fellow content creator on social media platforms. Go check her out. Just click her name right there. It'll take you to her. That's why her name is kind of different from everybody else as well. Them get special treatment. And then go check out and support her platform as well. Family support family, right? Tracy Kelly, thank you for being here this morning. The number, if anybody wants to call in, is pinned in the chat, 1-806-587-8953. WhatsApp is free. Tell SouFLo him late, says lovely Aneka. No, man, I'm not late. I'm on time. I am led by the Spirit, and the Spirit led me here at this time. Notice me never say what kind of spirit. You know, it wasn't the Holy Spirit, or it could have been the Ray and Neville Spirit. Whichever spirit it was. Audrey Wright, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Gaza in the building. Darlene Walter Riley in the building. Marcia Walters. One done. Up. Mervyn the Point, Jamaica Kurt, thank you for being here this morning. Cena Sexy is in the building. Grace James is in the building. Sharon Spence, Elaine Brown, Kai Tai Jai, Empress. Anthony Vaz says, good morning, SouFLoTV and everyone. Big up on yourself. Jermaine Hamilton is with us this morning. Top of the morning to you, my friend. Michelle Taylor is in the building. Karen Notice is also here. Why the list long? The chat is open this morning. If I didn't call your name this morning, Trinib Elbe, thank you for being here this morning. Says respect to all upon this day, right? Dorothy T, thank you for being here. Crystal G, BM. If I didn't call your name this morning, you already know how it goes. We can't spend the whole morning a shout out people. We have topics to get into this morning. So, of course, you can tell by the icon for this video this morning that one of the things we're going to be talking about, which is heavy trending topic this morning in Jamaica, is Vybz Kartel coming to the stage at the recent People's National Party convention. What this means in long term for the People's National Party and the next upcoming election, where Mark Golding is in competition with the current reigning champ, put it that way, the Right Honorable Andrew Holness, to see who is going to be Jamaica's next prime minister. We're going to talk about all the pros and the cons and what side are you on, and Cartel's influence and what it could do, and all these other things we're going to talk about this morning, plus recent things that he done leading up to this. Carefully calculated, I might add, but we'll speak when we get that. Then, of course, on LA Lewis go over, they go donate millions of dollars, and you know, with the things that LA did, broke and crazy, and all kind of all kind of stuff like that we're going to talk about this morning. We're also going to talk about Donald Trump switch over to the United States of America, right? Because we're international. So Donald Trump, a second attempt was made on Donald Trump's life. I heard it last night. I let it rest for a minute so I could do some research this morning, figuring that they would have more information to give this morning. And right, they did a whole lot more information. They caught the suspect who tried to assassinate Donald Trump for a second time. And we have all that to talk about with that and the upcoming election in the United States of America as well. And we are also going to start off this morning on a more jovial, lively level before we get into these two deep topics. So let's give this about 10 minutes, 15 minutes time and warm up the room to let more people in. And we will start off by asking our question. Question of the day. What are the deal breakers for you when dating? So that's how we start off this morning, Very trivial. What are the deal breakers for you when dating? Some people say hygiene is a big deal. Some people say me not into dreadlocks, so if him have dreadlocks, me not want him. Some women say they're not into beard because me not want that hair sitting there tickle up my face. Some women say them not like man will shave them face because them feel like them a pedophile or them feel like them a try to tell everybody so them way younger than they actually are, right? A young girl them a run down so them shave off them hair off them face. So people have different reasons. So what are your deal breakers when dating? It doesn't matter if you're not dating now. If you've been in a committed relationship. If like Kaitai Jai Empress, you've been married since me I them day me knee. We know all that. I'm saying if you were to be dating or when you were dating, what were or are your deal breakers? Right? And for those who are single and dating, what are your deal breakers? What are your deal breakers when dating? Yesterday I put out a video. May I read the screen, I'm reading your comments, so keep the comments coming in, but I'm talking in the meantime, right? I'm multitasking. And them say man can't multitask. Lies they tell. I put a video out yesterday. It's my shorts. So YouTube has allowed me now to do shorts. And my shorts, we start doing a whole heap of shorts. So you'll see these little 60-second videos. A lot of them are pretty entertaining. You can check out the shorts them and look out for the SouFLoTV shorts. You'll end up stringing a bunch of shorts together and watching for a while because the shorts allow you 60 seconds to get to the point. And I like those as well. No long talking. And that's for the short attention people, span people. Damian Lewis says a liar. If you're a liar and I find out say you're a liar lot, that's where I cut it off. That's a good one. That's a good one. Cause my granny always say a liar will thief and a thief will kill. So if you show me if you show me say you is a liar, I'm already seeing you as a murderer. You might kill me too. Me gone. Me not deal with you, Nina. That's a good one. JLP people let me cry like a baby because Cartel got to the conference. We soon talk about that, Cartel and James. We soon get to that. We are warm up the room. We got 490 people in here. We need some more people to come in first before we get into those topics. Sheldon One Boss says if she not working, so him no want no unemployed woman to take care of. She must bring something to the table other than pum pum, and it must be in productivity, meaning she's on somebody's clock somewhere, right? Tai Tai Dry Empress says hygiene and a messy attire. So a boy can't dress him pants off him ass, him look like him shitty boxers are showing and him smell like frowsiness. That's a deal breaker. Yeah. Yo, one time, not lie. And I always say this, right? Y'all be looking at people and because the people them teeth look white or straight, you don't feel like so them breath clean. Now, this is way back in my past. I'm drawing experience from meet this pretty girl in New York, tall and brown and pretty and all these things. She was a Jamaican too. And one thing lead to another and these types of things, and you're there and exchange kiss and something, and boy, is the thinkest breath I ever see. And she had the prettiest teeth you would ever see, and our breath did. And I'll never forget her because of her breath. And she's the first person that put that in my mind that people's teeth can be chaka chaka. Them teeth are straight, them teeth one in, one out, chaka chaka. People teeth can be chaka chaka and them breath clean and smell good. And people mouth can look pretty teeth and everything, and them have the thinkest breath in the world. And I never thought that. I thought if the teeth them look clean, that person has fresh, nice smelling breath, and it's a lie. Just like how fat people, some people out there, you see them fat, them well healthy, all organs working properly, and then you have skinny people who you would think skinny is healthy, fat is unhealthy, and the skinny person is the unhealthiest person you ever seen. It's just, the paradoxical part of life where you have to look upon and learn. But her breath taught me a lesson in life, no lie. Hygiene and messy attire. Rotted. Mr. Yardy says bad credit, no job, and no education. It depends on what you're looking for still, not true. Because I'll tell a woman this. A man who is in a position to where everything is up for him and he is ready, like he want a wife and not a woman to date, girlfriend kind of thing. He don't care about her bad credit. He don't care if she don't have no job either, and him don't care if she don't have no education. This is real talk. This is real talk. A man who is a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, he makes hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars per year. He will take a woman who is flipping burgers at Burger King if she comes with a certain quality. Why? Because he is already established enough and he knows what she have. Me don't want nothing from her. The only things I want from her is a different list of things. He's looking for her submission. He's looking for her nurturing. He's looking for her respectfulness. He's looking for her reciprocation. He's looking for her humbleness. He's looking for her womanly essence, that kind of stuff. So once she come with all them something there, he'll move her from flipping burgers at Burger King right into a big nice house with pretty car and all that down the road, or put her in a position to where she can get an education, or she can straighten out her credit, or she can. So it depends on what you're looking for. But I know that's your personal deal breaker. I was just saying. And the reason I'm saying that is because I was up early this morning and I'm watching a video of a 31 or 32-year-old young lady who she was like, I don't know why I can't get a man, why I can't, why I'm not married yet. I have two cars that are fully paid off. I'm about to close on my first house. Y'all might have seen her, one brown skinned black girl where I talk. She was like, she's gone viral now. And she is listing all her accomplishments. I have good credit. I have a higher education with a degree and all this other stuff. And she was like, the thing about me is I don't fuck around. And right there, all of them on them was like, you see that language and you see that attitude that you come across with? A man is not looking for that. So you just described somebody that a man wouldn't want because you never said anything about your nurturing, your loving, your caring, your this. You said material things about your car where you pay off and another one you pay off and a house where you're going to buy and a degree that you have. Men don't care about that stuff. Well, because none of that is going to raise the kids. We don't care about none of that. And none of that is going to bring peace into the house. You know what I mean? Are you a peacemaker? Are you somebody who can facilitate, him going out and getting it? Because he's supposed to be protect a provider. But him can't protect a provider and fight with you at the same time all the time. So are you the kind of person whose spirit complements him accomplishing all the things needed to have a tight-knit family that is well protected and well taken care of? Or do you come with a spirit where gonna mash up his family as he's trying to build it, kind of thing? And I don't think she gets that, so she shout out all her accolades, but accolades don't really go too far still. A continuous beggar. And it says, sometimes when you meet a girl, you used to be like, exchange phone numbers, and by the first phone call is, hello? Yeah, what's up? Why do you sound like that? Man, I'm stressed out. What you stressed out about? I just saw you at the mall. You were smiling and all that. She like, they about to cut my light. And I don't have the money to pay. I don't have the money to chop. Y'all get chopping up. I don't have the money to pay my light bill. They about to cut my light. And in comes Mr. Saver, Cape flying and everything. So how much is it for the light bill then? And she goes, $350. $350? Don't worry about it, mama. I'm gonna put a smile on your face. I'll pay that for you. Oh, you will? Okay. Next day I call. My tank on E, and it's Monday, and I don't get paid till Friday. I'm telling you, man, I can't wait to be rich. You know what I'm saying? It's just stress. I'm just stressed out. Okay, here's a 50, fill your tank up, kind of thing. Every time I be a begging a go on the side. So true. Buenos dias, Jem. Thank you for being here. Stacy says bad credit, bad breath, and a liar. She don't want them there in a no man. Bad credit, bad breath, and a liar. Jesus Christ. It look like bad credit and bad breath, bad poor hygiene is for everybody. She left you breathless. Good morning, SouFLo. No, yes, she did. No, she made me cock up my breath. That if you're talking about the person who I was talking about, I'll never forget. And she wanted to kiss again, and I wouldn't do it. I was like, and she was like, "What? You don't want to kiss some more?" And I'm like, "No, I'm all right." Cause yo, there's something called halitosis. Yeah, it's a condition of the breath where we don't know if it come from down in the throat back or something, and but it's a serious condition. That's the kind of breath that make people hold their breath when they're talking to you, and when they have to take a breath, them go and come back and hold them breath again, cause your breath that serious. Like seriously, check your breath. Some people could have it and you don't know you have it. And this right here, this the this is not good to do right here because you are already acclimated to your own breath. So you could have your breath could smell like body and feet on a bad day, and you won't know because you'll go. It's something you smell all the time, so you're used to it. You know what I mean? You have to go make somebody else gauge the breath for you. Well, you blowing at somebody's face and see if them. If you sit there and go, so I said, "Nah, you're fine. You're okay. Just watch the face." Any other face gear that? Yeah, dentist time. Schedule an appointment. See, stomach issues causing smell. Exactly, and I think that's what halitosis is from. King Biggs says the stomach issues could be causing smell, the smell as well, right? They sometimes have unknown conditions, absolutely, and I don't hold it against anybody. I would need you to go see the dentist and the doctor and get your health in check. That's a big marker. That's a big mark. Anybody wants to be with somebody healthy, especially if you're gonna with them long term, not true? You wouldn't want to do with somebody and next thing you know, you're strapped with medical bills because this person don't care about them health. So why is the phone ringing but not showing now? All right, I'll tell you what. Hello? Screen goes blank. All right, here we are. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. First the screen goes blank and then it don't ring. All right, give me a second and call back, please. I think I might have to restart this machine right or so. Take a break. Let me set this up. Jeez. This is the phone that I don't look at. Y'all be reaching out. Shout out Tono. I appreciate you greatly. All right. Give a call back when you can, caller, and let's see if the call will go through this time. Hello, live on the air with SouFLo.
Morning, SouFLo.
There you are. Good morning. How you doing?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but the call them doubling up on me. I don't know why. All right, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I not just the hygiene will turn me off from man, I not just man. Anybody when me meet, like if they want to be my friend or anything, like a woman or anybody, them
Mm-hmm.
hygiene is a no-go for me. I don't even
Mm.
want to be a friend. Period.
So you
Me
know,
say, me did have one friend, me did meet one friend when me start high school. And
Mhm.
she did already have a best friend before she meet me, right?
Yeah.
But me and the other friend couldn't get along. I mean, me couldn't figure out why. And one day, me and her in the car, and we go pick up fear friend.
Mhm.
And the girl come in the car, and me say, me feel it's like one smell
Mm.
just in the car, and it make me want vomit. And me I say, where that smell there come from?
Good
And me
Lord
ask
of
her to
mercy.
roll down all of the window them, and me still have the smell. And me I say, they say, girl, me I go vomit, something not smell right. When we come out of the car, she
Eh,
tell me, say, our friend breath. Me say, you really tell me, say, somebody breath smell like like when you do when you take a, you know, when somebody constipated and then finally release everything
Oh,
and it just stain up the whole house,
me know them
and that
smell it.
kind of smell she have.
Mm,
Come to find out. Come to find out. But watch the girl eat one day. I
mm-hmm,
mean, I said this is the reason why our breath smells so bad. Because she eat, she not chew her food. She chew
mm.
one time and swallow.
Blood
And
fire.
if you don't chew your food properly and make it and digestion start in the mouth, not in the stomach.
Right.
So because she not chew up her food, she just like chew one time and a swallow.
Food are
That's
rotten
what
in our
caused her
belly.
breath to stink because the food are rotten in our belly and it's a come out of our body, our pores and everything. You know,
Mm.
so me tell me, my friend, me say, never again, me can't be around she or driving a car with she or nothing ever again.
God have mercy. You know why you might save somebody this morning, you know? Cause lesson in this, you know. A lesson in this, you know. For the people that were not chewing your food properly. You see, you remember Granny used to tell me, said, chew. How much time my grandmother said, chew 14 to 20 times or so. Chew. Okay, then swallow. We learned them thing, we learned them thing from a little, but a true. You know, wicked, wickedness.
You say me I wonder and I want American girl, you know. So she
Mm,
don't wanna know watch out or none of them things there, you know. Most
mm-mm.
American they know what they don't take no watch out or nothing.
Yeah.
So things just in them from year to year to year to year and it just stinks.
Back up and pack up. All right, my
All
friend.
right.
Later.
Yeah, go back to the chat.
All
Later,
right.
yeah.
Later. Oi. Hey, man. I tried to tell my kids this too. I said, listen, you have to take care of your hygiene because people out in the world, they're not going to tell you. They're going to tell everybody else around you except for you. Yo, you smell his breath? No, go talk to him. Talk to him and see if it's, I'm the only one. Then you see people that come chat to you and know, hey, what's up? And you don't even know this person. What's up? What's good? And then them run go back over there. So you were right. Oh my God, his breath stinks. So most people not tell you say, Mata, yeah, you know how your face looks. So mouth braggle upon your mouth corner, you know. Them kind of friend there, me no want have. I want my friend to be like, why you outside like that? Why me outside like what? Brother, you know, wash your face. You just so whole heap of something in your eye. Clean out your eye, man, before you go in front of people. Them the people they are my friend. Don't make me walk around, so and I see people do this all the time with their friends. Them have them friend and walk around. I have to look on the friend and I say, them they're not friend around you. You know, it's mostly women I see do this though. I think men are like brutally honest with each other. You know, so men are different. We're brutally honest with each other. We're like, brother, you know, say if you brush your teeth or floss, your breath thinking, man, when last you got dentist? You know, we could have these conversations, but women be like right next to their friend, stuff in her eye, stuff around her mouth corner. Every time she talk around here, so frat up in her arm bubble. And none of her homegirls are saying nothing to her. And you feel wonder, like, you gonna say something to your friend? You know? So when it comes time now for man, for look, one of them in the group, of course, that's not the one you're gonna look at. And I think they do that for a strategic reason as well. If man I pick from the group, them I go pick me. Me have to be the prettiest in my group. That kind of thing. Right? Captain Saber, what? Well on there. Let's run through some more of these. Somebody says I'm a smart person, but I just lack critical thinking skills when it comes to Vybz Kartel. Or no, you just lack emotional control when it comes to Vybz Kartel. I'm living in your head rent free. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I can't smart on everything else but just wrong this up. But I understand what you're saying. But we're going to get into that. I got chopped like that from a man. Angela well says, a man tell us, man, I'm stressed out. My bills, man. You know, I could give you some good dick. I'll take you on a nice date and everything, but the mortgage is just killing me. You know, I just need somebody to help me out for this month. You're done gone already because you say him tall and him handsome and him go work out, him back look broad and strong. So you over there talk about, so how much it is for your rent, for your mortgage for this month, babes? And him said, 2,300. Here you. I got you for this month. Oh my God, you do that for me? Yeah, you get chopped like that already. We are here selling teeny weelies too. Yeah. Alison Thomas says I saw a video where a young lady was talking about that bad breath and was cursing off young ladies saying they pretty up with makeup, false hair, nails, and them breath stink. Yeah, they pay a lot of attention to everything outside, but that thing that's coming from inside, they don't pay attention to it, right? That's true. That enough people do that still. Definitely a deal breaker, as some of us love to kiss. See, can you imagine? You go kiss and it smell like garbage truck in there, and they're telling you how much they love to kiss. I love to kiss. You know what? I love hot. Yeah. Whew. You love to kiss? Who did I love to kiss you? It won't be me. It won't be me. Long time I don't hear that word, Tracy, and the banger phone spoil. Yeah, that's when you have to go like that. Hello? 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 I hear them party next end. Can you hear me? Hello? Don't say nothing else but hello. Hello? I can't hear her, no. I don't know if her phone line bad or something. Hello? I know you can hear me. Hello? Hello? May I hang up the phone now, man? Hopefully she call back. Hang up the phone. Don't call back, because I not answer. I not answer. But pay bills. Move on, go. The kids' school fee are due and them father not help. And to it, yeah, I'm me alone. Oh, that's a deal breaker for me. I already said that. I'm a lion. I am a lion on the plane. Y'all don't see what the lions do? Lions will find a new mating partner, right? And when the lion find him lioness, matter of fact, the lioness control the breeding process. But what a lion will do is he'll strangle all the other kids that she had before him and take her over. Me not say me will strangle people and pick me, you know. That's why I wouldn't date a woman who had children from another man. Now, shout out to the guys who do. You know, some guys fly in, step in the position, and they make it work. Wait, I have something to say on that. Hold on. And they make it work. And I mean, big up to them. You know, some fathers aren't fathers, and the next man have to come, you know, deal with that. And I tip my hat to him, but I wouldn't do it. My woman womb must only breed for me. That's it. No other man picnic must come out of that, the body there, out of that, the womb there. See? And I've been blessed so far because people be like, SouFlo, you're such a hypocrite because you have multiple women who have children for you. But guess what? All the women who have my children, them don't have picnic for nobody else, just me. You see it? Yeah, so man, a king in the earth, and my queen them are the women who gave me children. For them womb is exclusive to me. So me not gonna take up no other woman who I breed already. Breeding for a man is an intimate process. It affects that woman every which way you could think of to the fiber of her being. She will never forget baby daddy. She will never forget the man who breed her already. That 9 months that she carrying picnic, that birthing process, she and push out him baby. Me not have no room in there, so I don't have any room in there, so see. So with that said, it's a personal choice. Yeah, me don't know why Nandi I say not true. It's a personal choice for me, Nandi. Me don't want no woman who have no picnic. But a lady said this a couple of days ago on social media, and it went viral. She said, stepfathers are men who the women would never date if they didn't have children already. Ooh, that comment from her had a lot of men in the comment section who are stepfathers saying, damn. One man says, yo, that was harsh, but I really have to look at this. I really got to look at this because this got me feeling some type of way. If you see in the comments, right, all of the man them start being real reflective, like, she probably would have never dated me if she didn't have kids. She probably would have never dated me at all because I wasn't really her type, right? But because I flew in like Mr. Save the World, I'm not gonna say save a hoe because I don't want to call anybody a hoe. But Mr. Save, if I didn't fly in like Mr. Save the World, and where she can say, oh, he was willing to take me with all my children that are not his. He's willing to help me with everything. He's willing to partner with me in life, blah, blah, blah. That was my selling point for her. But if you move that selling point out the way, like she don't have no kids, she probably wouldn't even look my direction. It was a woman that got on social media and said that about 2 days ago. And it frig up a whole lot of stepdaddy heads. I don't know. I think right now I got some stepdaddy looking at their wife like, so if me never married her and file for her, pick them to come a foreign and pay the bills and all them something that treat the next man them picking them like a my own. She probably wouldn't do with me. I true, me can see it, me feel it. Yeah, me feel it. But I have a big thing about marrying somebody who have other people's kids, man. Shout out to the men who do. It just ain't for me. You know, I went through the same thing already. Never again, says Wayne Core. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yo, SouFLo, hot one.
Wagwan family, me there. Talk now. You're live on the air.
Yeah, man, infrared this. Pick up yourself.
Manners.
Yo, this I call you, pick up the first time I come and show you the deploy right now.
Oh, you're...
As a farmer, yeah, man.
Oh, all right, so you're deployed right now?
Yeah, man.
All right, my brother. Go and stay safe, see?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, one, big up everything, you know, man. You know, so from the same place, but big up yourself. First, me, I call him for your show.
All right.
But we talk off before, but.
Right.
One say, yo, you saw the guys that was busy yesterday, now.
And that's what I'm going to get into now.
Okay, I'm just walking and turn on the thing.
Yeah.
So that's why. So, yo. So, but that's why I big up on everything, my times. Best about something, I want to talk to you off here because something when you talk about this, like people kidnap America, something like that happened to me, my something like that happened to me.
It happened to you. Something like that reach you.
But,
something like that reach you.
But me too smart for that though, if people reach what me talk to you off here before that.
All right, bro. All right. All right.
I'm big up wifey for me here.
We'll do. Manners here.
All right.
Yeah, why, sir? Life is life in. Well, on the Damien Lewis says, I don't understand why some women complain about being a single mom, but when they find a man, they let the kids disrespect the man. Boy, you know, all that too goes into it. And I don't have no time for that. I don't have time for jit telling me, in Florida, we say jit, right? For small kids. That's a jit. I don't have time for jit running up on me talking about what? Nigga, what? You ain't my daddy. You can't tell me nothing. Hey, boy, I mean, pay the bills in that boy. Can't tell me. Kick on that chin. I have a friend right now. She lost her marriage just like that too. You know, she married to her brother where them go school together, them finish up them schooling together, everything like that, and got married after, move, have nice house, have 2 nice car, have this, that, and the other. And then her child started to grow into a teenager. And then he started to get wild. And next thing she know, for her husband, a fisticuffs in the house with our son. So our husband said, we can't do this. He has to leave. And she was like, I can't throw my child out, right? There's more to the story than that because the child had a good father, but the father passed away. So, you know, but she's like, you stuck between a rock and a hard place. Madly in love with her husband, but the child is going through his issues, growing, and the husband is not sitting it out. He was my son until him start get bad. Then when him start get bad, I want to fight me off. I'm not for my son that no more. I'm not staying in this marriage with you unless he get the hell out the house. Well, the youth reach 16, 17, 18. You know, 18 in America, them quick to kick you out because them say you're turn adult. So that's what her husband did. He was like, he old enough to go on his own now. He's an adult. And his mom is like, nah, because my child is going through things. And I don't think I should let him out into the world right now like this. I might lose my baby. So what she did was said goodbye to her husband. And he left. Left them on everything. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to invest so much and then it reach this for me. And everything tear back down because of people picnic. Kind of my picnic, a people picnic. While his daddy somewhere kicking his feet up, having a grand old time in life. Me over here, bata, like country people per minibus with life, with for him responsibilities. No, sir. Life is too short. Me bata with my own them. It's worth the battering. Julie Tapper says it goes both ways because I know someone now. The man daughter is very disrespectful to the man wife. Yeah, we're not saying one way or another, Julie. We're talking about children, period, stepchildren, period. And it could go the other way. Like the woman could be the one who took up a man that have multiple children. Come and see that happen a lot. There's a lady that called him before, right? Who took the man with multiple kids, fly them from Jamaica, file for all of them, make them. That's a superhero of a woman. If you look for a man, I said, in a big foreigner where millions of man they were single. She go all the way to Jamaica, go take up man we have multiple picnic, and then not only him but file for all of them picnic and bring all of them come a foreign and is working and supporting all of them and him and building a life with him like that. That's like I don't know what else she could do to prove her love to him other than chop off her head or something. But to do that and then be disrespected, oh hell no. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see myself going through that. So that's rough. That's rough. That's why I say, man, any step parent, I'm not talking about just man. I'm talking man or woman. Any step parent that's able to treat the children that are not theirs like it's theirs with no missing. I'm not talking about someone on a stepdaddy where as soon as the little girl start bust breasts, you start tell yourself, say, well, she really ain't my child, you know, so you start flirt with her. So cause a whole heap of stepfather out there flirt with them teenage daughter, even if them never molest them, you know. Them flirt with them test the line, them look upon them certain kind of way, you know what I mean? Them do all kind of something, but them just never go all the way with it, right? Real talk, real talk, right? Yeah. So I'm not talk about them there. So because you never molest her don't mean you didn't flirt with her or you didn't try to insinuate things or try to see how far you could have pushed a boundary or something like that. Motherfuckers out here doing all kinds of weird shit. Stepmoms too. Stepmoms there too, watching your son pants front and in heat like dog. Yeah, them do the same thing too. So the good one, them that's able to treat the children like they're their children and that's able to pour into the relationship, I salute you. Because that's something that I don't have the guts, balls, strength, nothing for do. You're stronger than me, and I give you credit. I'm not up here bashing step parents. I want y'all to know that. If anything, I'm saluting the good step parents them. Notice me say they good step parents them. Because some want to play a step parent, but you really are vultures. You really are predators. And we know this too. And we can use this platform to teach in the meantime. A lot of step parents spend so much time being lonely, they end up jumping the first thing we come by where look good, or the first thing we come by where show potential. And then they realize say you just brought a fox into the hen house. Then they realize say, oh, he's so into me. No, him into your daughter, your teenage daughter. Yeah, he must size up your little picnic them already, or must size up your little boy picnic, or she a size up your little boy picnic. I heard a guy tell a story the other day, and he said his first sexual experience was with his stepmom. Yeah. And you know what him said? Him said first because he used to spend weekends with his mom, with his dad, and he lived with his mom. And his dad had remarried, right? No, I lied. I don't want to tell no lie. He didn't say he was remarried. He said his dad had a fiance and they were planning to get married. Right. So then they've been long-term dating. So them live together and everything. And he said that woman jumped on him. He was about 9 the first time she did it and described in details everything she did to him. And I was like, man, I want the world to hear this because people be thinking this only happened to girls, right? And she kept on doing it until he was like 17, almost be 18 or something. And he said, when he was telling the story, he's on Instagram, he have long dreads, or a red youth with long dreads. When he was telling the story, he started crying. And he was crying and he was saying it wasn't until he was in his late 20s to early 30s that he finally admitted to himself that he was a child, he was taken advantage of, he was molested, he was raped, and him bawling a man. Because all along, he was talking about our culture, and he was like, for him, it was like, oh, I was hitting my dad's fiance, and you know, some kind of braggadocio about that. And then now him realize how it messed him up because he could not hold a relationship to save his life. He could, and then he is going into his 40s, and he was like, it took him into his 30s to start to even try to work on this issue. And up to this day, he still doesn't have a meaningful relationship with a woman because it has affected him so much, right? So may I say to you, enough of them step parents here are some blood clot pedophile them, are some vulture them. So shout out to the good ones who have no intention. You love off the mommy, you love off the daddy, and that's why you're love there, and you want to see the best for them, and you love their children like they're yours, and you're planning on building a kingdom with this queen or this king. I salute you. You are the real one. But them blood clot undercover dirty thinking one there, they know who they are. Enough of them don't like hear me talk, and some of them be tuning in and then realize, say, yo, I mean, my talking a car, I saw my life go car. Last night, me did I look for my stepdaughter and see her a bust breast. Yeah, you, me attack. You, them for hang you. Dirty nasty self. That stuff affects those kids the rest of their life. This is why I say, me not have the heart for that. Like to put myself even in that situation in the first place. You know what I mean? Watch what some woman wear around your picnic them, right? Pum pum squeeze up, body jaw print out. You have teenage sons, their damn hormones are running wild all over the place. Them see the pussy jaw, them fat no fuck. You think them not look, and them stepmother, they don't care, they looking. A woman have to know that. I know, say, well, I'm covering up myself because these boys are getting big, right? And I'm sure they're all over the place. Some woman, you talk to them about that, them get vexed with you. Oh, you trying to control what I'm wearing. No, me not try to control what y'all wear. Me no want you come seduce me, picnic them. That, right? But men gotta be straightforward too. Same thing, vice versa. This a man you're up there, bare tight sweatpants in big hood printout, all in front of your daughter. Or him a wear boxers in body and drop out of the side, right? All in front of your daughter, and all these things, right? What? I'm just putting on, I got clothes on. I'm just going from the shower to the bedroom. You like that? You condone that? You not care about that? Yeah, okay. Okay. So me not ramp with them something there. That's why me want them around my own them. Cause me I go treat my own them like my own them cause I feel me them. And me no want nobody ever look upon me and be like, yeah, SouFLo was my stepdad, but he used to look at me. Nope, me no have no step picnic, me no want no step picnic. Me I feel me own them. And me not do nothing to feel me own them. I will kill for mine. So me I go left it right there. So shout out to those again who step into that fire, that space there. It could go really bad for step parents, really bad. They did a poll, they did a survey, and they asked all the women in the survey, if your child came to you and told you that this, because all these women in the polling, they had partners that were not the father of the children. If your daughter came to you or your son came to you and told you that the stepfather was molesting them, what was the first thing you would do? A lot of the women them say kill him while he's sleeping or call the police. Some of them say I ain't calling no police. I'm gonna boil me some hot oil and splash this nigga while he's sleeping. Next person that said this, that. Look, panda, right? And then when you find out that it wasn't so, the child was just up. You see how this can get? You see how this can get? Because you're over there. No, you're not going. I see your friends. I don't like your type of friends, and you're not going to no sleepovers. You are stepping now. I try to be daddy. I play a daddy role for the child safety to decide. The child resent you to the point where the child start make up story about you. It get dangerous for a step parent. It could get dangerous for a step parent. You heard me? I told this story before, and I'll close off this segment and start with the Vybz Kartel and the other topics we have by saying this. Years ago, we did a story on a lady who she said her daughter, her teenage daughter, was the one that was flirting with her husband, which was not her father. But the man had been with her since her daughter was like 1 year old or something like that, 2 years old, like too young to know the difference between anything. So all she has known is this man as her dad. But as she grew older and came into her teenage years, her friends would come over and her group of friends would be like, damn, he fine as hell, girl. And she'll be like, and they'll encourage her like, that ain't your daddy. You know what I mean? He fine as shit, that ain't your daddy. So the mother was a nurse that worked at nights. She home with our daddy, who is our daddy. The guy said the first time she did it, she come sit in the living room and I want to lick a tight piece of something and cock up her leg them. Y'all remember this? For those of you who've been around for a while, you know, remember this? We have to tell them story here to remind people or tell people who never heard it. She come cock up herself in her living room, fat crutches and everything, right? And I tried to seduce him. And he realized it was what it was. So he was like, yo, the first time she did it, him get up and leave the living room. Went back because he was confused, didn't know what to say to her. So he was like, maybe I'm tripping, but you know, look right. The second time she did it, she was a bit more forward with what she did. And pick up the phone and call him wife at work and him say, babe, we have to talk. We got to talk and it's about, let's use any name. It's about Carissa. We definitely have to have a talk. So the wife was saying she was thinking it was something really bad, right? So she clock out from work and find somebody to fill her position and rush home. When she got home, her husband sat her down and told her, you know, I mean, she is a teenager. I see and I hear when her friends are over here. I hear them talking, you know, he fine as fuck and this and that. He ain't your daddy. Told her everything, the wife, and told the wife, I don't know how you're going to deal with this, but however you deal with it, I want her to understand forever that I am her father and that's it, right? That woman said she prays God because God definitely sent her the right man, because any other man with other things on his mind would have took advantage of that girl and then be like, oh, she seduced me or whatever. Him call him wife. And he's like, yo, me no want this round me. You understand? So you better be, you better be thankful if at that God send you and at that you have a your yard. A man we can say, babe, hello, no, come on. Yeah, no, come here, see something we're going, me no want this round me. And you're like, oh, rushing home. What happened? Clarissa skin out herself in the just now me in there watch TV. Mr. Shock, me run going out the room. I didn't know what to say. I don't want you to deal with her. And he told his wife, I don't want you to deal with her with any aggression. She's a young girl. She's going through this, that, and that changes. You know what I mean? Talk to her in a manner where she understands the roles in this family and who is what and what not. Let her know I am forever her father, nothing else. And I don't want to be associated with blah, blah, blah. Lucky for she. How much of them you think are going to really do that though? That lady says she thank God for the husband there because, and that's what she knows, she love him now more than ever before. You understand? Yeah, so that step parent role there, that role that kind of tricky, my friend. So when I hear me say stuff like, I would never, because I not down me or down those who have. I'm just saying it's not a role for me personally because I know all of what comes with it. Yeah. One of the rare decent ones, June Johnson said. Absolutely. Now, let's switch up the role now because we're almost at the top of the hour. And let's get into, we'll talk more about our troops, Jamaica police and soldiers gone to Haiti. They have officially deployed. We're not going to talk about that this morning. I'm just putting you on cue for tomorrow morning because that need a full discussion. So yesterday, shout out to the people who are giving super chats and donations. I appreciate you greatly. Dorothy T, thank you so much. Somebody else did as well, and I didn't call your name out, and I apologize big time. I'm sorry, but thank you. I appreciate you greatly. The first one that struck me yesterday was L.A. Lewis. Let me warm up and go into this. So the People's National Party had a conference yesterday, right? Sea of orange everywhere. They're saying that this is the most people they have seen in years turnout. I also saw on social media that the JLP supporters were rattled. Them nervous. Them nerving us right now because they see the possibility, right? That with certain endorsements, the possibility that Marky Mark could become Jamaica's next prime minister is looking more possible than ever before. Now, dancehall entertainer L.A. Lewis first one up. Yesterday, dancehall entertainer L.A. Lewis jumped on the stage at the People's National Party annual conference and made a sizable donation. And it was made in US dollars, and it was to the tune of 2 million Jamaican dollars. the comments were sending me over so up the wall, because L.A. Lewis is somebody who a lot of us, I mean, I say us, because if you go back and watch my videos about L.A. Lewis, me telling you this already, I said L.A. Lewis is a marketing genius, and there is a thin line between a genius and insanity. Anytime you see a genius operating, right, remember, you know, the average person does not operate like a genius. So geniuses always look like they're crazy to the normal person. L.A. Lewis drive all over Jamaica, the whole island, put up him name everywhere. Do you know how many businesses would pay somebody to promote them island wide? But when him a do it, we are saying I'm mad somebody. But when KFC do it, Burger King do it, McDonald's do it, oh, that's a company and a big company, call them all over the island. Yeah, I'm trying to take you out the matrix. I'm trying to open your view, right? Go look up my videos. I explained this already about L.A. Lewis. See, now L.A. donate, is it 2.5 million? Yeah, yesterday. Here the crowd them. Not the crowd that was there, the social media crowd. Then at which part him get $2.5 million from? There's no way that money they're real. L.A. Lewis this, and they had nothing good to say, right? Oh, them said this shows that the People's National Party is a puppet show party because people like L.A. Lewis support it. Do y'all realize that L.A. Lewis is an entertainer? And a lot of what he does is borderline comedy slash, but he has single-handedly made himself a household name in his own country. Do you know how many companies would pay for that to become a household name in a country? He has made himself a house. So may I try to show under the thin line between genius and insanity. So the same man will not say a mad boy or whatever, you ever see him dirty yet? Answer me good. You never see him dirty yet? You never look at L.A. Lewis yet and say how the Ross film white them always so white? Never? You never look at him yet and say, yo, the brother always clean? Never? Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you something, right? An elder person said this to me a long time ago. They said, an intelligent person can always pretend to be a fool. A genius can always pretend to be a fool. But a fool can never pretend to be a genius. You're a fool. You don't even know how to pretend to be a genius. You understand? An intelligent person can always pretend to be a fool. My granny used to say to Miss Ruby there, play a fool for catch wise. That's L.A. Lewis. So understand there things saying broke. Understand there things say I'm mad somebody. Understand there things say a dirty mad boy when I have no sense and it. Okay. So L.A. step out yesterday. L.A. step out yesterday. What I noticed is this. L.A. went from being this somebody that nobody would talk about or talk to, but would only make fun of, right? He went from that to being somebody that all the major news media houses in Jamaica actually hold conversations with, put on front page, print articles about him on a regular basis. You understand? So you watch them go from nothing and the laugh after and the mad boy and the this to a household name, a brand, and an individual who now people are looking at him and saying, wait, the Emperor, 7-star General, 7, big up L.A. Lewis. Them never said that before. Them when him used to say 7, them used to say, yep, in mad Ross. Now, them same one as 7. Build it and they will come. Yeah, right, that's all. Build it and they will come. Right? So big up to LA, man. But LA, he showed up yesterday. He's one of them. Pandemonium ensued because LA was on the stage. Now, what I'm trying to get to talking about here is the people who showed up yesterday, not just L.A. Lewis. The more prominent people then. We're talking about the leader of the Maroons, Richard Curry. He showed up on stage in support of, right? We're talking about, hold on the caller. We're talking about Vybz Kartel himself. We're talking about Isat Buchanan. We're talking about the people that are showing up. And don't forget, Buju Banton showed up at their previous conference as well. So with these prominent names, backing the People's National Party and Mark Golding, their leader, to be the next, co-signing him to be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like the voting numbers are, because Jamaica has a low voting number. The voting numbers are going to be higher than they've seen in a long time. And I also feel like this election victory belongs to Mark Golding and the People's National Party. I know it don't sit so good with a lot of people yet, but it's something that you're probably going to have to get used to, because that's how I think are going to happen. Now, this is me making my prediction. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I've said this before, I'll say it again. The only way I think that the JLP will win the next election is if them sabotage it or keep it. How should I say it? My finger is on the pulse of Jamaica. I feel what the beat is in Jamaica. Majority of them are saying this guy got to go, right? Majority of them are saying him not represent we. Majority of them are saying Andrew caters to non-Jamaicans more than he caters to Jamaicans. All this infrastructure talk and this, we went through this conversation before, right? All this infrastructure talk, a bare infrastructure talk. And then as election is closing in, people start get a one house there and a next house there, and we're building 500 more houses and a next house here. And people are like, well, the money was always there to build those houses and give them in the manner you're giving them. Why did you wait until it was like right by election time, to do that? So the people that must suffer all along. So the only time them get good treatment is when they are being able to be used as political ploys, right? So the people are starting to wake up and they're starting to see through certain things. Certain roads don't get fixed until election time come around. Certain roads don't get fixed in Jamaica unless it is the party who is in power also has a leader of the constituency where those roads are. Then the road then we get fixed. That's all. We heard when, I can't remember his name right now, but he said it the other day, but him gonna starve them out and don't give them no money to fix no road around there, do nothing around there. And it was a big deal, right? The same guy who I think he let him go, but then he was talking during one of their meetings, and I was wondering why is he still there if he was let go. Somebody explained to me that he still had a right to be there because whatever. But anyway, it was proven that this is what happens in politics in Jamaica. See, people who do something sloppy do it their entire life in everything. Only tourist roads get fixed, says Pussy Galore. Yeah, only tourist roads get fixed. You know what this upcoming election is going to show a lot of foreigners? Because believe it or not, a lot of foreigners are flying into Jamaica to bring in the new year under the stars in Jamaica in a festive environment, to be on the island because we're powerful like that, and that's where a lot of people want to be because nobody not festive like we, right? When they come, and they've already purchased their tickets in the thousands to be at that concert that's going to happen on the 31st into the morning. When them reach, you know what the world are going to see? They're going to see the condition of the capital of Jamaica. They're going to see the condition of our national stadium, and they're going to compare it to others, first world places. I said to somebody the other day, I said, Jamaica could host the Olympics. Somebody said, yeah, SouFLo, Jamaica couldn't host no Olympics. You ever see with stadium yet? The rickety 69 stadium, it need tear down and rebuild. That's the first time I actually paid attention to stadium. And I was like, damn, that's true. Our stadium would need a complete makeover to host an Olympics. But could you imagine little Jamaica hosting an Olympics? We've dominated the Olympics for so many years. Why wouldn't the world flock to Jamaica if we hosted it? They sure as hell would. But we're not in no condition to do it. So this concert will come up that is flocking thousands and thousands of people to this. They will be able to witness. Like, damn, what's all this? This is the capital of Jamaica. It's going to put to shame who is in power. And it's going to show the people that they ain't fixing up infrastructure like they claim they're fixing up infrastructure, not for the regular Jamaicans anyways, kind of thing. So a lot is still left to be exposed. See, dancehall entertainer Vybz Kartel was among the controversial personalities who made appearance at the 86th annual conference for the People's National Party, Block the Lights from My Eyes, now underway inside the National Arena in St. Andrew. That was yesterday, hot off the press. The others are the eccentric L.A. Lewis and the Maroon Chief, Richard Curry. Vybz Kartel, who hails from Waterford in Portmore, St. Catherine, has been coming under the radar as a likely supporter of the People's National Party for at least a little while now. Having been released from prison on July 31st after about 13 years behind bars, he was accompanied by his attorney Isat Buchanan, who formerly chaired the People's National Party's Human Rights Commission before stepping down under the controversial circumstances. Now we have to put things clearly in perspective. Controversial circumstances was him repeating one of Vybz Kartel's lyrics where Cartel in his song said, "Paula, go suck a dick." When the attorney Isaac Buchanan repeated that on a talk show, I believe it was Andre talk show, where they were having that kind of a forum, somebody took it and ran back to Paula Llewellyn with it. Paula Llewellyn then took legal matters to the governing body of the law, or lawyers, the profession of law. There's a body that governs the profession of law and lawyers. She went to them and she made a complaint. And based on her complaint, he had all kinds of stuff going on. You know, we thought he was supposed to be suspended from practicing law for how many years and all these other kind of things, which I think is still in the workings. Now, Cartel did not speak at the People's National Party conference, but he did raise a clenched fist along with him Gaza sign on the next hand. And this is a symbol of the PNP as he stood near the podium with Isat Buchanan, who did speak. Isat Buchanan addressed the PNP supporters and said that the PNP, People's National Party, is fighting for Jamaicans. This message that I want to say is that we are fighting for the youths of this country, the future, for freedom, for justice, and for the Constitution. So just know that we are supporting PNP President Mark Golden 150%, was the words of Isaac Buchanan on that stage, among other things that were said. Now, of course, this has thrown a lot of people into a tailspin. They are back out again in droves, talking about how Isaac Buchanan was a criminal, and it's fitting that he's in that party because it's a criminal party and all these other things. Listen, me I beg you, Jamaican people, whether you say PNP or JLP, I'm begging you to let go of the political affiliation with this die-heartedness thing. If SouFLoTV says PNP for this election, I become tired of certain things that are going under whose leadership it's been under. And I want to see something, so I'm going to switch them out. I don't hold no political affiliation. I will be JLP for one session, and I will be PNP for our next session. And I'm encouraging Jamaicans to wake up and become these type of people. We need to start voting for those who have our best interest at heart. And we need to start moving as a people who are empowered and stop acting like we are powerless and stop acting like the people who we put in power are higher than us, the people. But that's the condition that we are in and have been in for a long time now. Say it already, I'll say it again. I don't see no better example of reform, redemption. What's the other word? When somebody get locked up and them say you're not ready to be released yet because you have not been, what the word name? Somebody help me out. When them go to prison and you're trying to make this person a better person before they're released, what's the word we use? Rehabilitation. All right. Thank you there, Chris H. I don't see any better example of a person who is rehabilitated, reformed. Yes, rehabilitation is the word I was looking for. Thank you, Camo. Me not see no better person to lead that than Isaac Buchanan himself. And if you listen to his story, you will know what I'm saying, right? I would love for my youth, them right now who are getting in trouble or heading down trouble's way, to pay attention to Isat Buchanan. Pay attention to Isat Buchanan so you will know that it doesn't all end here, bro. It gets greater later, right? Buckle down and put in the work. Yes, there will be obstacles. Yes, you're going to buck your toe. Yes, if you're doing wrong or whatever, you're going to learn from it because consequences are going to come. Still, none of that should define you as who you are forever. It's all levels and stepping stone. You can be better. You can be great. You can accomplish greater. That's what we want to see. So there's no better person actually than that guy right there, Isat Buchanan, right? And on top of that now, let's take a call real quick. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. My there in the family, your phone sounds sticky though. I don't know if you have it on Bluetooth or speaker.
Yeah. Let me take out that earphone.
All right, do it.
Yeah, hear me better now?
Mm-hmm. Loud and clear. Talk to him.
Alright, now listen to one of the, the ex-prisoner there. Rather talk something about Cartel more time. Mama channel name Lion Squad.
No, why?
But long story short, me mention a thing on him channel like and propose the idea for about United Bloggers, like a Bloggers Union pretty much.
Me do that long time, man.
The aim of the thing would have been to pretty much amplify the voice of the people. So the whole of the bloggers them come together and pretty much would serve as a potential party in the thing now.
Yeah, but hear my thing now. Me do that already. I did that already and I put that out there already, and then nobody wanted to become a part of it. I think I had one person, which is JA Radio TV, who reached out as in they would be willing to be a part of that. Everything what we do.
Great minds think alike, man, isn't it?
Yeah, great minds.
I think I buy your ideas. I probably do something will come to see mine to see how you.
That's true, man. I'm not holding nothing against him still, but I'm not playing naive neither, because this is, I've said this before, and this is what we do. They will, when people will take our stuff and remix it and come back and act like say them invent it, and then they won't support you when you originated it. And then, but them expect you to jump on it when them come up with it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, for sure. Man.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we do. It's like we have a problem giving respect where respect is due and paying respect to those who have paved the way for something and build something. I've been here over the years saying some profound things for the longest, sticking my neck out on a block. Me I get threatened when me I go Jamaica home, man, I go do this to me and do that to me and all that. And I never let any of it deter me over the years. And then now, if you look now, look how many people I do the same thing now. And how many people now are doing topics that I've been beat to death. And I go and like say, them start it and them do it, and that's their bright idea. Bro, my videos are still there on YouTube and them still watch them. So when them watch it and remix it, what I wanted them to do was actually, yes, me do want more people talk about certain things, but I wanted to build with those who were like-minded. And that's where we fail. Because everybody have this concept where my platform will grow. And I don't want to mention SouFLoTV because if I mention it, then my followers, them are going to go over there and him are going to get bigger. And I don't operate like that. But a lot of people them operate like that. I don't care about big up, reach out then because I'm not hard to reach.
And the thing is, too, the whole idea was still that when they find people like my thing, we just commenting at them live, just to spread the idea there pretty much. You
yeah, man. But yeah, I'm not hard to reach, man. So anybody who I go work with something, they know how to reach me. But the thing is, a lot of people say stuff on video, but they're not really about it in real life. Yeah, example. One time I jump by so I say, yo, I have 10,000 US dollar put on when I can dash for right now and I won't lose it. So it's a good time to invest something. I need 5 more people with me who have that. Because me see a bag of people that talk about how them have money and whole heap of money and make. I think 50 people or so. I'm ready, SouFLo, I'm ready. There's about one other person call me. I said, yo, SouFLo, you want to do something where I talk about with the 10,000 US and nobody else, we couldn't get involved. So people say a lot when cameras are on or in comment sections, but in real life, And 99% of them is not ready to do anything other than talk, because them know say so get a reaction from a lot of people, which equals a lot of views, which then make them look like them are somebody or something. So yeah, me not put down nobody, I'm just saying. They know where to find me when time them ready for actually really do something. Because I'm about it. I talk it, but I walk it. So if you have to approach me, you have to walk it to you, see me?
That is it, man. For real, bro.
Yeah, man. But me could go back in this thing you want to go on.
Yeah, man. Let's say I work about me, the fun me out there. You big up the Uber driver and man thing or some food me deliver in the early morning, I don't.
See that? All right, so productive and progressive. Manners, my brother.
Right, that's the man. Bless up yourself, bro. Up.
Bless up. All right. Most Jamaicans are full of bad mind and jealousy, and there's not much room for anything else. Isat Buchanan is the face of reform and rehabilitation as a person. Thank you for saying that, Christine Thompson, because although it sounds like we're beating our own people to death, it's something that we need for all of them to pay attention to, right? It's like begging the people them for looking at the mirror and see what's wrong with you and try to fix it, please. Because we can be better, but that's something you want to go on with that strangle us. It's preventing you from uplifting me. It's preventing me from uplifting you. It's preventing us from pooling our resources together. It's preventing us from pooling our power together so we can actually be a force to be reckoned with. At the mindset. And it has strangled a lot of way, or a lot of our people then. Me free up myself from that. Me not in that. Me not look for nobody, nothing else for anybody else have and ever think, oh, me want that. Or not even an idea. I don't look for and say, I finish me, I thief that. And go on like a me. If I use something, I call out the name of the person who invented that. I want my people them to get their credit and know say it's his and I'm running with it too, kind of thing. So I'm trying to get my people to wake up, and it's a hard piece of work to do, you know. But in the meantime, though, as we talk about this, Cartel shows up. First of all, let me say this. I don't know if y'all into music, but for the dancehall people, them, the comet. Before the man get released, him said the comet is coming. Anybody knows what a comet is, right? A comet could hit Earth and then problems would be there. But anyways, he said the comet is coming. And then him dropped the comet, which is his first video in 13 years. The first time Vybz Kartel will actually appear in person in a video while doing a song in 13 years. Trending #1 the first 17, 18 hours. I was tracking it. It went trending #1 in 17 countries. I don't know how many countries it's trending #1 in now, but within the first 17 hours of him dropping that project, I'm just showing you the influence of this individual. It was trending #1 in 17 countries. On YouTube, it went over 1 million views in less than 24 hours. Right? Now, at the time, I said to myself, say, boy, you know, the little war thing did nice the other day when Cartel and Mavado kick off, and then I think Alkaline did join in there, step back out, and then Jamil was a part of the group with Alkaline and Mavado. Yeah, the war something there. So me, I said to myself, I was saying, I wonder which DJ would I want war with Vybz Kartel like right now. Because I love the war thing too, you know. It's a part of dancehall. Clashing is a part of dancehall, and the part where enough people are talking about. Me not like the part that, well, it's our foundational thing, right? It breeds competition. It sharpens skills. Because you have to be fierce if you can't stand up in a dancehall. I said to myself, say, this is just me reasoning with me. I'll tie it all back in. I'm saying to myself, yo, the man put a studio in his house. So this ain't like when he was behind bars. You have to wait for a reply. And him have to record like how he said he recorded Fever. Them a come? No, nobody around there? All right. Pie up and wine for me baby, everything. This and not that. He's free now. Him put a studio in his house now. So you're going to get an answer like that. If war should have kick off, right? You wouldn't be able to keep up. I don't think there's any DJ right now who would be able to keep up. And also, I think it would be a career suicide. Just like when they were trying to get the great Ninja Man to go against Gully Bop, and Ninja Man kept saying no, and people kept saying afraid Ninja, afraid. lyrical ninja man who proved his worth over the years. People did feel like him afraid of Gully Bop. I thought that was an insult. But Ninja said, I'm afraid of him. But check this out. Only one of two things are going to happen over there. So Gully Bop just a start him, just get him liquor buzz. So what you want me to go over there, go kill him liquor buzz on a big stage like that, right? Or another thing is, it's dangerous for him himself to go over there because no matter how good them lyrics come out, no matter how good him perform, Gully Bop did have the crowd at that time. Him not fair chat sense. Him can do the one style where him, every girl want to walk off of me, boom, and the crowd are, Ray! Every girl want to feed the bray. Because them don't want to hear nothing else what you have to say. So just by that default, you can mash up your own career if you go over there and try size up with the person who the crowd has gotten behind. Him gone viral, right? So the best thing to do is step up aside from it. People thought it was because he didn't want to do Sting and drama did that. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to something. This was Vybz Kartel's first effort. First. And if this man your first effort did all that, after 13 years, listen, after 13 years behind bars, you're supposed to be irrelevant. A whole decade and a half went by. You're supposed to be somebody who new generation is asking, who's that? Well, yeah, the song sound all right, but we don't really know who still, right? Not in this case. His first effort, trending in the first 17 hours in 17 countries, 1 million views in less than 24 hours, his first effort. That's huge. That's dangerous. The power of his influence is dangerous. Imagine when him all settle in, have everything lined up properly, running on a schedule, season back into the place, because him still have to get over his prison phobias and all that. Cartel said it recently on an interview. Him say, sometime, him there in house, and him hear keys jingle. I don't know if them must pick up a set of keys or what. And him immediately like shock and going on himself because him like the water them there, like them a come, or one him have to remind himself, say, you're free, guy, you're in your own house, you're good. So him have to get through all. Imagine when he's all that phase out and he's getting back into where he's supposed to be. Now, with that powerful influence that he has, coming into this election, standing side by side with Isat Buchanan, who has become a figurehead unto himself. Yesterday prices, not today's prices, says Fat Joe. That gone viral, it could apply to Isat Buchanan for sure. You have to look at the feet of the case that Isat took on, right? When almost everybody said, you're fighting a losing battle. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
How are you doing?
Good morning, family. How you doing?
Good, good.
All right, I haven't heard from you in a while.
I know. Been around. Just for a moment to divert the topic just for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that every time I listen to you,
mm-hmm.
there's like, it's a live show, but there are commercials that pop up in the middle of the screen.
Mm.
And I noticed that I've been noticing a pattern with a lot of the Black creators that I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll be listening to them live.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is commercials that are popping up in the middle of the screen. And I noticed the difference when there are white creators who I listen to live. I have not seen commercials pop up in the middle of their streams. I don't know if it's a package choice or whatever it is, but I know that you guys kind of depend on the commercials help with monetization.
Mm-hmm.
But you might be seeing low monetization because I'm sure I'm not the only person. And if it's a live show, I'm going to skip the commercial because in the middle, like right as you're speaking,
mm-hmm.
literally just a commercial come up. There were two that literally came up. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call them because something seems off.
Okay. So I've explained this before. The commercials, we have no control over the commercials.
Right.
When
they take place.
Right. We don't have no control over commercials when they take place. So the commercials run, and sometimes on my screen, there's a button there where I can see the commercial coming, and I can hit it and stop the commercial from being played. Most of the times, it's not available. Like right now, today, it's not available on screen. I can't see it, and I don't see. For me, what I'm seeing is I'm continuously talking. I don't see a commercial running. I don't see a warning of a commercial coming. I don't know that the commercial is being ran or anything.
Okay.
Right. So it's happening without my knowledge.
Okay.
And YouTube, I don't know if a lot of people don't know this, but YouTube holds the right to put commercial on anything they choose to put commercial on.
Got it.
Right, because it's their platform and they deem it as a free platform, but they have to make their money by to keep this free platform running. Right.
Okay, all right. I think I would just let you know because I thought I was wondering if it's like a sabotage kind of thing.
Yeah.
For them to put something that you could benefit from in the middle of the show where people are going to end up skipping it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a sabotage thing. I honestly think it's more of a like if they don't like your content, they won't put commercials on it.
Oh.
Right. So picture it like this. You're trying to sell a product, right? You're going to put your product right in front of people right when, okay, this is getting good. This is where I want to hear what he's saying. Boom. They'll put the commercial right there. So people will be like, oh, I'm forced to watch this commercial right here, but I want to get back to what he's saying kind of thing.
Got it. Okay.
So I think they're seeing value in what it is we have here.
Okay.
That.
Okay. All right.
All right. I appreciate you greatly. I appreciate you greatly for pointing that out, though. Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye. Yeah, what I tell people is if you're interrupted by a commercial, I can't control it. Just, at the point where you get to not see the commercial no more, just skip it and come back right to the content, right? But the commercials are running and they're going to be running and I can't stop it from run. So it's out of my control right there. Allison Thomas says, Isat is Cartel's lawyer, financial advisor, security manager. Also, Marlon Samuel is security fitness advisor. LOL. Well, that's a good thing. It's good to have brothers around you who can uplift you in that way or who can add to your greatness. You know what I'm saying? How we have a saying, no man is an island, no man stands alone. But it's good to support yourself with people. Like, look at who Isat is. I would definitely want him in my corner. Look at who Marlon is. I would definitely want him in my corner. You're talking about people who are tried and proven. You're talking about people who are wildly successful and passionate about what they do, and they live above the norm, so to speak. High achievers, people whose name will go down in history, kind of thing. So no better people to have around you than these types of people. Cartel was judging on Rising Star last night. Really? It's good to have people around you that means good. It's good to have people around you that have knowledge of how things work. That part there. It's good to have people around you who have a knowledge of how things work. Yes. Marlon, they fly private jet. See, a lot of people don't even know because our people are like this. If we're not flaunting it in front of you, him a husband, man. Nothing on going for him, man. Him broke down, him poor, him gone back to regular. The guy out here is private jet business him deal with and bulletproof limousine type vehicles and these types of things, right? Them not flaunt it in front of you, so you don't know. But this is somebody who could show Cartel how to diversify his portfolio, how to stretch him money and make it really turn into money that will last for decades to come. You see how Bob Marley money set up now and still, and Bob gone from when? You not see none of the Marley them on a plane where you fly upon because they're not going commercial and sitting next to you. You understand? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, boss.
Morning, family. What go on?
The man them really want GLP for win back again.
Boy, I mean, I think we want good for ourselves, if you look at what's going on in the US and you see how much Jamaican there I talk about Trump for 2024, I think it kind of tells me that we are used to sabotaging ourselves no matter where we go. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they want.
Right now, all our viewers them who are listening, we want to text in the comment section right now. Talk to me on SouFLo if you want JLP for win now in a this time.
All right, so you want the audience to do a poll right now in the comment section and
right now.
yeah,
just text.
Yeah, then what you say, JLP or PNP or what?
Me I ask everybody in the comment section right now, in a real time right now.
All right, the people that might text right now.
Me say see to win right now.
Gwen Wolf says LOL. Chris H says no. Andrew Jay says PNP for the win. Taylor says Tissa says PNP. Brooks says JLP. We got one JLP, not for me. Yes, world boss. Yo, mad PNP, bro. PNP. Next person says Dr. Andrew Holness. PNP. Overwhelmingly PNP. PNP. Marsha Ellis, PNP. Nandi, PNP. Let's Bond TV, PNP. Kaitaja Empress, PNP. It's overwhelmingly PNP. Miss it 2 JLP. They can't even keep up. PNP. Where PNP. I can't keep up. PNP. Yeah, fam. Yeah.
Let me tell you this, man. People wake up.
Yeah. You see the comment section? You see what you just do?
Yeah, man.
You see the comment section?
I know what I do, man.
All right, sir. Tolan, big up yourself.
Listen.
Hey.
Listen to me.
Yes.
And viewers, them listen to me.
Same.
Everybody who are texting, listen to me. I gonna wake up, you know. At that, them don't want the Jamaican people them to wake up, you know. I wake up and you see who them draw for. The comment.
Yeah.
You know what's a comment?
Yeah. But you know, so from him get released and the band come out in an orange. Because he could have used any other color to cover his face. Could I use green? Could I use red? Could I use purple? But from me, see the orange come out, you know, I said to myself, say, okay, let me see what time it is already. But bigger than that, though, we already know the history behind that. But I see where that was already going to be where we are at now. Right, that's all.
No, SouFLo, let me tell you something. Some of them Jamaican people and I wake up and know.
Why the comment section are
run. Them are dieted. And a dieted this. This a reality. A Jamaica we into for growth.
Yes.
A Jamaica, you know.
Yes.
The Jamaican people.
Yes.
People feel they understand say a Jamaican people we're here for.
Yes.
Not JLP or PNP. And the mania mash up Jamaica.
God no, brother. Let me tell you what happened. Jamaica turned into a place where it is safer and better for foreigners than it is for actual Jamaicans. That's the problem right there. Let me just put it short in a sentence for you. Jamaica is safer and better for foreigners than it is for actual Jamaicans. That's the issue. Right there, so I'm not do no long talking. We could get into why, and I could give you a whole 10-page list why. But the problem is Jamaica has become a place that is better for foreigners than it is for majority of Jamaicans. That's the problem.
You think right now, where Andrew stand up right now, you think you're not afraid?
Of course.
See guys are boss walk out on stage. You think you're not afraid right now?
Of course. You know, see me do a short video the other day when I say, and a lot of people accost me, but me no business. I did a short video where I said, because I'm a person who like to win. Me said the day when Time Cartel did I get released, if I was Andrew Holness, I would have gone down there with my motorcade of people and with a fresh pair of clocks. And me would have there over there talk about, welcome home, world boss. Why? Because I would want the people them to think. You think media wouldn't switch to me? They would have switched to me. They would have been like, oh shit, Andrew Holness is here, right there. But a winning strategy me did I look for. You understand? Kaima come out in an orange and my color is green, but he's in the opposing color. But at the same time, I would have capitalized on that moment and that platform. But you know, I try to say how influential and how powerful this man's influence is. You know, some people are talking about, oh, please, why would the prime minister, such dignified person, reduce himself to a petty criminal like a Vybz Kartel to talk about freedom, world boss? And yeah, some way, you know the word that we use when say bossy slave. Yeah, I whole heap of we that, bossy slave. Them feel like say suit and tie and properly spoken means winner and leader. And then, if your hair set a certain way, you can't have cornrows or your hair loose out and you have any sense. You must belong to the lower class and you must be a dunce or a dummy or something. Those people are going to be faded out in our society. A different time now. Different time now.
SouFLo.
Yeah.
This is why they want to keep the man behind bars.
All right, my brother. Then go look back on my video man over the years, no man. Look back at my video over the years, no man. We talked about this.
This is why.
Yes.
And people in the comment section who open their eyes. This is exactly why they want to keep the man behind bars.
Yeah. Lulu Ridges says she believes I live in an alternate reality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine you have a man say peanut, cashew, and everything raised. Imagine a man say kerchief, where you have dash in your yard, and it come into play right now. Imagine you have a man say, yo, go there and go look a girl and wear, and it come to play. And this are the man where them want to sing. You see, you know, hear from none of the man the way want to sing. And all the DPP, you know, hear nothing at all. What's it?
At all.
When I friend in like comment section, call her, ask her she good. Just call her.
Make me make some more call come in, bro. Make me make some more call come in, because the phone I ring the people that my calling.
But everybody, big up on yourself.
Manners and respect here.
SouFLo, big up yourself.
Big up yourself, bro.
Big up yourself.
Manners. Hello? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, man. Yes, you know, thing and everything what you are saying, not real life of the gentleman that I see a while ago. But definitely with Jamaica now, and the classism, you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And as you said, well, I used to read cane road here, and when I look on, but they look on the PN himself are much more criminal, more than that criminal himself.
That is the point I'm trying to make. That is the point.
No, seriously, because I mean, look, SSL. In liar, we have dead man in my house. Look how much shit we going with that man. But people just blind.
That's the point I'm trying to make, bro. That's exactly the point I'm trying to make. Yeah.
And I tell the man, say, no die hard. Seriously, the mother was one side, the father was one side, so no die hard business for me. But all any sign, as long as you carry right policy for the average Joe, yeah, you're a friend. You understand? So anyway, go on do your thing.
Manners and respect, brother. Blessing.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't think we're going to, because we have like 8 minutes left, so I don't think we're going to talk about our we're gonna left that for later. But they try, you know what? I'll just squeeze it in there while we're talking about this, just so we can get it out the way, and then we'll discuss it later. Hold on on the phone call them. So apparently they tried to assassinate President Trump. Since we're talking about Jamaicans who support Donald Trump. You know, when I see that, I say to myself that these are the same Jamaicans who would vote against themselves and their best interest. Because there's no possible way. You know, I love debunking stuff, right? So now the Haitians in the US are under threat, because I saw flyers that are going around now saying get rid of all illegal immigrants and all Haitians. The Haitians are being threatened physically. The Haitian people are run up and down right now because of simple misinformation. Now, a Jamaican brother, sent me a video, or he sent me a picture, and a couple of pictures. One of them was a black man walking down the road holding 2 geese, right? He's holding 2 geese, and the 2 geese, them apparently they said the Haitians are in the park. They're catching the ducks and beheading them and eating them. We can't have this in our country. Our kids play in the park. Pandemonium, them are set in place, right? Fact check it. It's a African-American brother that thought he was doing good. A car hit 2 geese. Him take up the geese them out of the road and was walking with the geese them to go get them help, right? To a animal hospital, a humane society animal hospital, something. And they took a picture of him and labeled him a Haitian who is stealing the geese them and the ducks from the park and taking them home and eating them and stealing people's pets. The video that the Jamaican youth now, Mr. To Jamaican youth, Mr. Brother, you're lost in the sauce. Can you really believe this? Him say, yes, SouFLo. Even if me not believe anything else, me believe this because me have video to prove it. Mr. Send me the video, him send me the video. When me go look on the video, right? The video is a woman, a black woman, who is in the middle of the streets and the police have them lights on her. Now means a fact checker person. Them have them lights on her. The police are asked the people them, what happened to the cat? They're like, she's eating it. She's eating it. When me check the story from the police report, this is not a Haitian. This is not even an immigrant. This is a African-American woman who was having a psychotic breakdown and she had a cat carcass in the street. And she had bite the cat carcass and they took that clip of the video from the police thing and they sent it viral saying, there, you see it. The Haitians are kidnapping people's cats and eating them. It's the same rhetoric that Mr. Orange Man repeated on the national platform at the debate. Now, how sad is that? The sad part about this, though, is that you have a lot of black people who are sending it viral, who are believing in it, and who are turning against their own. Me and wife have a conversation the other day, and we said, yo, you know, say black people can really learn from others. Watch this. Black people are divided by everything. It hurts to see our African-American brothers and sisters do us this kind of way, right? The immigrants are coming over to get our jobs. Now they start saying, y'all ain't foundational Americans. You know, they're drawing a division again, which kind of triggers me back to when I first came to the U.S. as an immigrant child. I remember who gave me hell. I remember who gave us hell. And it wasn't white people and it wasn't Hispanic people. It was my African-American brothers and sisters that were saying, get the fuck out of my country. Get back on your banana boat. Take your ass back to Haiti. And we over there, I say, I'm not Haitian, I'm Jamaican. I don't give a fuck, y'all the same shit. Bye. I'm cursing because that's exactly how it was said to us. You know, I'm in a curse on a regular basis, right? So the same people who look like me, who would give us hell, I'm seeing them in this election drumming up support for an actual side that flies swastika flags and rebel flags and are talking about white power. And I'm like, how the hell do you feel like you fit in over there? And why are you spreading this about your own people? You know what I mean? So we fact checking this stuff and we getting into it. Me and wife, the conversation goes like this. Listen, we're divided as a people by skin color, because the lighter ones and versus the darker ones, by hair texture, because who have 4C and 3T and LD and nappy versus curly versus straight. We're divided by eye color. We're divided by religion. Who is a Muslim can't speak to who is a Christian. We're divided by class, because who got it don't want to be around who don't got it, and who's in the middle think they're up here when they're not. They're really down there. And we're divided by so many different things. And we use all these things to keep ourselves divided instead of uniting on the one thing that we all have in common. If you look at white people, they're united on the one thing they all have in common. If you look at the Chinese people, they're united by the one thing they all have in common. If you look at Indians, they're united by the one thing they all have in common. I'm speaking about the Asiatic Indians. They're united by the one thing they all have in common. The one thing they all have in common is that them are the same people from the same bloodline. Them not care about who went to whose religion. Them not care who lighter, who darker. Them not care about, are you my kind? Yep, we're united. I don't want to hear nothing else from nobody outside. That's what empowers them. So to see African-American brothers and sisters out here taking up a microphone and saying stuff like, yep, and we got to get rid of them Haitians because they in the park eating the damn ducks, and this is where our kids play. ripping the heads off the ducks and eating them. And they're stealing people's cats and eating them. Let's close this video by saying this. I see a Jamaican make a video. The Jamaican went on a long rant, and I saved him to my phone, so we'll play him on a later date. Went on a long rant about I was raised in the Caribbean. I know these people. They use the cats for their voodoo. They use the cats for their sacrifices. He called himself educating America about the Haitians and why they should not be here. And I'm looking at this brother like, you are a Jamaican. You are so misinformed, first of all, but you're using that misinformation to spread xenophobia, hate against people who are just like you. Because trust me, bro, when time police get back at you, you see, and them woo, 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 and pull you over, or when they see you walking down the street and they're about to do a frisk, stop and search, they look at you. Them can't tell if you're a Haitian or Jamaican or Black American or not. They just see a black person. It is only until they interact with you and you start saying stuff they might have a clue, right? But hey, the same people who I see supporting Donald Trump in the US is the same people I see supporting Andrew Holness in Jamaica. It's crazy. It's a crazy parallel. I'm going to close this video right here, but I'm going to say it again. The same Jamaicans I see rooting for Donald Trump to win next election in the US is the same Jamaicans that I see actually saying them want Andrew Holness to be the next prime minister again in Jamaica. Think about that and think about it really well. May I close like this? Vybz Kartel has given his support to the People's National Party. Buju Banton already did the same thing recently. Isat Buchanan was on that stage. He spoke. Chief Curry of the Maroons says they're tired of their rights being trampled. They are indigenous people. They're tired of being disrespected. They won't even have a conversation with them. Listen, cockpit country. If you don't understand what cockpit country is to Jamaica, then please know this. If I puncture your lungs, you can't breathe. And after a while, you will die in quick order. Cockpit country, Jamaica. We're going to leave it right there for now, though. Right? Tomorrow morning, we'll pick up and do part 2 and our few and keep going with this. Sorry I couldn't answer more calls, but you know how it go already. Manners and respect to each and every one of you tuning in. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate you greatly. Popcorn was there too. Oh, Lord. I'm out. Peace.